Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a full face using e.l.f. products. I have a whole basket here using a bunch of new e.l.f. products and obviously some of my favorites that I love from e.l.f. And this video is definitely going to be more fall edition. I did do my first fall look using my favorite, where is that? Using my favorite quad at the moment from e.l.f. and this is called Pumpkin Spice. So obviously this look is inspired by pumpkin spice, everything nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm super excited to do this video because I absolutely love e.l.f. e.l.f. was definitely the first makeup brand that I got into when I started getting into makeup. I was in high school and obviously I had no money and I would beg my mom to buy me a couple things from e.l.f. For example, like their blush, their brushes, and I've just always loved e.l.f. I think their quality for the price is on point. They never disappoint. They're always coming out with new products. That is fuego. Fuego. And I'm super excited because I love e.l.f. and I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, and finally I'm going to be showing you guys a full face using e.l.f. makeup, fall edition, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. Before we jump right into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so you can see more videos like this in the future. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, @ashluna, so you can see a little bit more behind the scenes. And if you guys are interested on how to achieve this fall look using all e.l.f. products, then just continue watching. So I do have all of my e.l.f. products in this basket, and I did purchase all of this to do this full face of e.l.f. video. And then I do have some like other e.l.f. products that I use and love that I'm going to be using in this video as well. But I'm super excited to try out all these products, especially these lashes. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to see what they look like on my eyes. But I'm going to start off with applying some lip balm. Well, first I'm going to be pulling my hair back to get it out of the way. I'm excited to film in my living room because it's very gloomy outside. It's been raining all day and yesterday. It is, what time is it? It is 12:30 p.m. so it's been super gloomy all day. I wanted to film in my glam room, but I thought maybe in my living room with the window would be better lighting, plus like fall decorations. Maybe we can get in the fall mindset. So let me know what you guys think about this new background. But I am filming on my vlogging camera because honestly it's just easier. Because my big camera, it's a full production to like set everything up, set the mic up, make sure I'm in focus, set my computer up for the monitor. It's a lot. I wanted this video to be a little bit more casual than a full production in my glam room. And also I am going to be buying a new lens pretty soon because my 50mm lens on my Canon, it's just a little difficult to film because I can't zoom in, zoom out. It needs to be super far away from my face. So long story short, I'm gonna be buying a new lens. So I just wanted to use my vlogging camera because it's just easier. The audio is better. I don't have to set up a huge mic. And yeah, sorry to ramble, but I'm gonna apply some lip balm. And this is the new e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm. And I did get this color as well, but I don't know. I think I wanna do this one today. This one is Ride or Die lip balm and grapefruit. This is what it looks like. And it's more of like a pinky tone clear gloss or lip balm. It's not a gloss. I like it because it's super creamy and very hydrating. Like it's thick. Like as you can see, I'm squeezing really hard and barely any product is coming off. So moving on, I did already prep my skin with my morning skincare. So if you guys are interested, I will link it down below on everything I used. So I already have my skincare on, my base and all that. So starting off with my face, I'm gonna start with a primer. And also look how cute this little e.l.f. hand sanitizer is. I'm gonna put some on. I always like to keep my hands clean as I'm doing my makeup. I don't know, maybe it's a makeup artist thing. I just hate feeling makeup on my fingers. So starting off, I'm gonna apply this hydrating primer serum, and I did pick this up from the website. I don't think they sell this in store, but this caught my eye because I do love the Wet n Wild primer serum. I love that primer a lot and it smells so good. So I saw this and it kind of reminded me of that, so we're gonna try it out. And this primer does claim that it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is really good for moisture. So we're just gonna apply a few pumps and apply it all over my face. I like the applicator on this. It's really nice and it feels high-end. This doesn't really have a smell to it. Feels really nice on the skin, super hydrating. It does feel like a serum. And obviously I am gonna be using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is my ride or die. I use it all the time. I did buy a backup, but I still have a little bit left in this one. This is my second jar, and I'm already on my third one. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit and press it on my T-zone area. And I've said this before, but a little tip is to really press it into the skin, like into your pores. That way it's hiding them and like filling them, if that makes sense. Alright, so now that I have my primer on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply foundation. And this is the first time I'm trying out any e.l.f. foundation ever, so I am kind of excited. So I did originally purchase this shade on the website. Which one is it? It's Buff. So originally I did purchase this one on the website, and this is in the shade Buff. But unfortunately, it's a little too light for me at the moment because I am freshly tanned. So after work yesterday, I was gonna go to Target to pick up like another color, and I went to TJ Maxx first just to like look around, aka buy stuff for my dog. And I actually found e.l.f. foundations at TJ Maxx, and they were only $3.99. And on the website, this does retail for $6, so it's still cheap, but it was kind of cool that I saw it at TJ Maxx for $3.99. So I did pick up two colors, and I got Maple, which is a really dark, dark color, but I figured I can just always mix it in if it's a little too light with another color. And then this color is called Linen, which I think this is gonna be more of a match for me. So I'm gonna start with this one first. And this foundation does claim that it is a satin finish with, I think, medium coverage, but we'll see how it is on my dry skin. And before I apply the foundation, I'm gonna apply the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f. I did purchase this from the website a couple months ago. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this mist because this thing always like gets stuck and it just shoots out directly instead of like misting it. And on the back it does say that you have to run it under warm water for it to like mist normally, and honestly nobody has time for that, so I'm gonna pass on this. I'm going to apply half of the foundation with a brush and then the other half with the e.l.f. sponge, which this is my favorite sponge ever. I love this one a lot. So I'm gonna start with doing half of my side with a brush. This foundation is a little light, but I think it's fine because we are gonna add bronzer and stuff, so I can warm it up. It is a little hard to work with the brush. I think it's because since it's more of like a drier foundation, it's not going as smooth as I would like it to be, but we're gonna try the other half with a sponge. And it is more of a medium coverage rather than a full coverage. I'm sure you can build it up. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a little light, but it's not terrible. I'm honestly just gonna use a sponge everywhere else because it looks better with a sponge rather than a brush, in my opinion, for like my dry skin. I am gonna build it up a tiny bit just because some of my blemishes are still peeking through. So the foundation is on and it is pretty. It is more of a medium coverage rather than full coverage. I did try to build it up a tiny bit, but I think it's a little bit cakey in some areas, but it is pretty and it is more of a satin finish than rather it natural looking or dewy. And I wouldn't say it's completely matte, so that's good because I don't like super matte foundations on my skin. So far so good. Now we're gonna apply concealer, and my ride or die, my favorite concealer is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This one specifically is the hydrating one. I do like the hydrating one more than the original one just because it's a little too dry, but they're both amazing and I just prefer the hydrating one better. So we're just gonna apply a little bit underneath my eyes. And I do use this concealer almost every single day. I like it more than my Shape Tape, which is crazy. Shape Tape just got a little too dry for me, and this just looks more natural underneath the eye. And it's drugstore. This was only $6, so it is a good steal. And it's amazing. The coverage is good. It blends really nice, and this one is so hydrating. I just love it. So unfortunately, I don't have a cream contour that I got from e.l.f. So I think instead, I'm gonna take a little bit of the darker foundation and try to cream contour with this. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. And I'm gonna use my sponge for this. So this actually does look good. It's hard to see because of the lighting, but okay, I'm not gonna add too much because I don't want it to get cakey, but so far so good. Okay, I'm gonna set my concealer with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I'm kind of sad because I did get the shade medium, which I should have got light, but we'll see if it works. I'm just scared that it's gonna deepen my under eye, and you know, I want it to be bright. I've heard really good reviews about this halo powder, so hopefully this color won't be a bummer. It looks a little dark, but it's not terrible. It's okay. I feel like my under eye is not that bright anymore, but this is all we have for powder. So before I apply the powder bronzer, I'm gonna apply a little bit of the e.l.f. blush stick, cream blush stick, whatever you wanna call it. I did pick up 2 colors, and now that I'm looking at them, they look pretty similar. This one is just more like berry toned, and this one is a little bit more like mauve-y. So I think I'm gonna do a tiny bit of the darker one because this one might be too purpley for me. And I am going to be using more warmer tones on my eyes. So I'm just going to apply a tiny bit. I'm just going to be using my blush brush that I like to use for my cream blushes. I really like the formula on this because it's super creamy and it blends really nice. And it doesn't have a smell, which I appreciate. I do like how the cream blush is a little bit more sheer and you can kind of build it up a little bit because some of them are just a little bit too pigmented, so you have to be extremely careful. You can't put too much on. I like to put a little bit on my nose. I love this color. It gives you like more of like that blush rosy tint. Okay, cute. I like it. So now we're gonna set the cream bronzer, aka the darker foundation, with this bronzer. And this one I got in the shade Perfectly Tan. There was another color that I wanted to try out, but it was sold out, so we're just gonna use this one. I like the way this bronzer applied. It applied pretty evenly and it was pigmented and the color isn't terrible, so I like this. So now I'm just lightly gonna apply some powder all over my face just to like set everything. So far everything is looking good, and I'm just gonna quickly do my brows. And I actually use these every single day. I fell in love with these products during quarantine. These are called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. These are only $2 and I love them. I think I love them a lot because I already have a lot of brow hair and I just use this to kind of define them a tiny bit. So I like these a lot. You might not like them, but e.l.f. does sell like the precise skinny brow pencils, so you might like that one a little bit more. I just like the waxy consistency on these, and I have like a lighter brown and then I have like a medium brown, and I do use both of them. So I'm gonna use the darker brown on the outside of my brow, and then I like to use the lighter brown right in the inner corner. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. So my brows are done and I just quickly clean them up with my favorite concealer. And now we're gonna be moving on to eyes. I'm super excited because I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. quads. Oop. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. quads, and these eyeshadows are freaking bomb. Like, for the price, these are only $3. For the quality and pigmentation on these, they're freaking amazing. And as you can see, I have all these colors, but today we're gonna be using this one here, which is called Pumpkin Spice. You know, oh, I love me some pumpkin spice. These are what the colors look like. You have 2 matte shades right here, and then you have 2 shimmery ones here. So I'm excited. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be taking this color right here, which is like that warm matte brown color, and I'm gonna apply this all in the crease. And I am using a fluffier brush because I don't want it too pigmented, because this color is a little bit more darker. So now going in with a more denser brush, I'm gonna go in with that same color, and I'm gonna be packing it on the inner corner and the outer corner of my lid. So now going in with a darker color in the quad, I'm going to just apply a tiny bit on the outer corner, and as well as a little bit in the inner corner, just to add a little bit more depth, because we are going to be applying the shimmery color right on the center of the lid. I'm going to be picking this color right here, which is more of the lighter shimmery color, and this reminds me of literally the definition of pumpkin spice. It's like such a pretty, like warm, bronzy, shimmery color, if that makes sense. As you can see, I'll give you guys a little swatch. It's just so pretty. So we're just gonna apply this on the center of the lid. I am gonna be using my finger because it just applies better than a brush. So now going back in with the blending brush we used for the crease, I'm just going to lightly go over that color just to make sure there's no harsh lines and everything is blended. So instead of eyeliner, I'm gonna be going in with a dark brown, and this is in the Quad Cream and Sugar. This is more of like a natural quad, and I like this for more everyday. So I'm gonna go in with the dark brown, and with a small angled brush, we're gonna do a shadow wing. I absolutely love the shadowing trend, and I hope it doesn't go away because my eyes look good. And I like how elongated my eyes look with the shadowing. So for the lower lash line, I am going to be using the same warm matte brown color that we used for the crease. I'm going to pop that right underneath. So now taking the darker brown in the palette, I'm going to be applying just a tiny bit on the outer corner of my lower lash line, just to add a little bit more depth. So I am gonna apply a little bit of their liquid glitter eyeshadow, and these are the colors that I picked up. I'm probably gonna end up applying just a tiny bit of the gold, because I think this one is a little bit too dark, and I don't wanna take away from like the pumpkin spice vibe that's going on right now. So I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit. I think this color is a little bit more appropriate for this look. So I'm gonna take a little synthetic concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply just a tiny bit on my brush, and I'm just gonna like tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna dab very lightly on the lid. So my eyes are pretty much done. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara just to prep for lashes. Since I am gonna be applying falsies, I didn't want to buy a mascara from e.l.f. I don't even know if they have mascaras. This is gonna be my favorite part of this look, is trying out these new lashes from e.l.f. And this is in the style called Troublemaker. I really want to try, I think it's called Drama Queen, but they didn't have it in stock, so I'm just gonna try these out, and these look so nice. So while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna quickly apply some blush, and these are the Bite Size Face Duo. I did purchase these online, and it comes with a blush and as well as a highlighter. So I thought these were a cute concept and travel friendly, and they're only $3, so that's a steal. So I think I'm gonna use the pomegranate one because this one's a little bit too bright and summery. So we're just gonna apply a little bit of this, and then we're also gonna use the highlighter in it as well. This is what the color looks like up close. You have like this really pretty pomegranate color, and then you also have a highlighter there as well. So I'm gonna be using the highlighter in this little bite-sized quad or duo. This is called a duo. And just apply a tiny bit on my cheeks. This is a little pigmented, so just be careful. Now applying a little bit of highlighter in the palette. Hopefully it looks good. Yeah, just a job. I like the highlighter because it's not too powerful, so it's more of like that lived in within glow type of highlighter. Now going back in with the Cream and Sugar quad, I'm gonna go in with this light shimmery color, and I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner as my little inner corner highlight. I'm just taking off the leftover lip balm that's on my lips. So everything is pretty much done. I'm gonna be moving on to the last step, which is lips. And I do have these lip liners that I got from the Retro Paradise collection, from like the lip collection. It came with 4 lip liners and as well as a lip gloss. I really do love these lip liners a lot. So I'm gonna be going in with these 2 colors. I think this one might be a little too light since I'm like freshly tan, so I might go back in with this one. So we're gonna go in with this one first, and I think this is Nude 2. They don't really have names on these. I'm pretty sure this is Nude 2, and then the other one is Nude 3. Apply. So I do love the way Nude 2 looks, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of the darker one. Everything's looking so good. You can't be snoring, bubbies. So this is the only lip product that I picked up from elf.com, and I'm pretty sure this is just from their like basic collection. And this does have a satin finish, and this is in the color Nectar. The color is really pretty. It's like a fall nude with like some sort of like peachy undertone to it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this all over. This is actually really pretty. This color is actually really pretty, and it does look like fall. So we are pretty much done with the makeup look. I'm obsessed with the way this whole look turned out. I really love the lashes. I love like the glitter. Obviously, I'm obsessed with these little quads. So worth it. I mean, it's $3, you can't go wrong. And the pigmentation, it blends really nice. It's nice and buttery. The shimmery shadows are really nice as well. Also, I really do love these lip products. I love the lip balm and I love the lipstick. It's nice and comfortable on the lip. I'm not like too crazy about the foundation. Obviously it looks really pretty on. I'm just more of like a dewy, glowy type of girl. But I will say I do like the medium coverage it gives me. I think it still looks really natural and pretty on the skin. Will I be wearing these foundations again? Yes, I would. But is it something I'm going to be grabbing every single day? No. But I really do love the primer, like the hydrating primer serum. I'm probably going to start using this every single day. What else? Everything else I've already loved and used, like the brow pencils I love, the Putty primer, I love that every single day. The concealer, that's my ride or die. I love that one a lot. I'm really disappointed in this product because I really wanted to apply this at the very end to add like some glow to my face and to set everything, obviously. I don't know if it's just this bottle specifically, but this is just a total miss for me. And it does say on the back, due to nature of the formula, some clogging might occur. Run mister under warm water to release formula. I did this a bunch of times and still, it still like shoots out pretty straight. I'm just like not a fan. I don't know, it might be my bottle or it just might be the way it is. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below on how you guys liked the look. If you guys tried some of these products out or if you guys want me to try something else from e.l.f. that you think I would love. Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. But other than that, that is pretty much it for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching this full face using e.l.f. products fall edition. I don't know why I did this. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below to help your girl out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.